last summer at their conference. And then this year I'll be one of the keynote speakers at the event July 24th and 25th. So I'd like to throw that out there. Everybody that's listening to be sure to come down. You're more than welcome. It's in Seward.
Again, that was Vance McCoy, cover crop specialist and a Nebraska farmer. Vance will be speaking at the Grazemaster event on July 24th and 25th, and that event will be held in Seward, Nebraska. For more information, contact Carrie Hoffschneider on their website. Visit grazemastergroup.com or find them on Ag Search. That's going to do it for today's Cattleman's Corner. Thanks again for listening, and be well. I'm Brian.
880 KRVN.
One person died following a single vehicle rollover crash on Highway 183, approximately 7 miles north of Miller in northwest Buffalo County. Buffalo County Sheriff's Office was alerted to the crash shortly after midnight early this morning. Found SUV left the road, entered the west ditch of Gold, ejecting the male driver and lone occupant, 47-year-old Hans Lidra of Miller. The man was transported from the scene to Good Samaritan Hospital in Kearney by Air Care medical helicopter. Lidra was pronounced dead shortly after. Buffalo County Attorney's Office has ordered an autopsy. Deputies were assisted by members of the Kearney Police Department, Miller Volunteer Fire and Rescue, Sumner Ambulance, Good Samaritan Hospital paramedics, Air Care medical helicopter. Investigation continues by the Kearney Buffalo County Fatality Accident Investigation Team. Well, as we head into winter season, the National Weather Service reminds the public to be aware of what winter can bring and how to avoid its dangers. According to coordination meteorologist Mike Moritz of the Hastings National Weather Service says the current El Nino has already started to impact the region as we have seen warmer than normal temperatures.
That is one of the impacts we tend to see. El Nino is a slightly warmer than normal winter season, and we're somewhat expecting that, especially for northern Nebraska and then even further north from there. The other thing is a little bit more precipitation. Typically, weather systems are active across the southern United States, and we share in some of that. Some of that precipitation could be rain, given that we might be warmer than normal. It also could be snow. We do expect a little bit more precipitation than normal through the winter.
Moritz adds we will likely see the continuing trend of more precipitation in the spring months. He says it may not be a drought buster, but additional moisture throughout the year. Stay up to date on upcoming weather events. Follow the National Weather Service offices in Hastings, North Platte, Woodland Valley, and Cheyenne Facebook pages. Governor Jim Glen congratulated school districts in Nebraska that delivered on the promise of providing property tax relief to their communities during the yesterday. Governor Glen was joined by Elwood School District Superintendent Darren Hatch, Nebraska Commissioner of Education Dr. Brian Munger, and Morrison School District Superintendent Dr. Brian Bashman. Glen said while working on property tax relief, there was an extraordinary understanding of how underfunded Nebraska schools have been for both federal and state level. So, the initiative was great.
Education Future Fund. We were voted for being ranked 49th in the country as state funded. It's an overwhelming of the state employment and education instead of property taxpayers. So if you remember, we passed the Education Future Fund $1 billion that the legislature put into the Education Future Fund in partnership and funding from the state of $250 million.
Adds that foundation aid will add up to $1,500 special education funding can provide dollar for dollar tax relief. He says with the state and school district partnership, total funding from the state is just over $300 million. Data collected, the user says it means that out of 244 school districts, 92 of them will collect less property tax. Work that they did with this position. The World Radio Network.
Fox News, I'm John Saucier. Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville says he's dropping the bulk of his month-long hold on hundreds of military promotions, except for four-star generals. Pentagon Press Secretary Brigadier General Pat Ryder explains how important those positions are.
There would be at least 11 four-stars that would be impacted by those continued holds. And all of those positions obviously are key senior leadership positions.
The Republican from Alabama was holding up the nomination for protests of offensive foreign policy at
Santa has already found his perfect sofa. Family owned, American made, and built for generations to come. Amish Furniture of Nebraska, Elkhorn, Grand Island, and Lincoln.
And at Glen of Lexington County, Heartland Chevrolet Buick Lexington, we are proud to have been serving the local communities of Central Nebraska since 1982. 40 plus years of taking good care of the best customers anywhere. From a great selection of pre-owned vehicles to new Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet Buick, Glen Heartland Chevrolet Buick are the only things you need to know for all your automotive needs. Sales, service, parts, tires, and so much more. Central Nebraska's leader in the automotive industry. Glen Lexington, Kearney, Heartland Chevrolet Buick, Lexington.
Everybody wants a classic Christmas. Well, there's nothing more classic than cash. So until January 3rd, 2024, enter non-winning Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic scratch tickets on